Sorry to tell you, but get ready because temperatures are expected to soar into the 90s again this week. We've already had 4 heat waves just since the beginning of June. And now experts with the Trust for Public Land say that extreme heat deserves as much attention as natural disasters like hurricanes. You know, the urban heat Philadelphians deal with can be particularly dangerous, especially to communities of color and low-income neighborhoods. Studies have shown that urban heat can make illness worse, even minor ones, and increase the risk of hospitalization and even worsen mental health. Now, a local group, the Trust for Public Land, is working to help Philadelphia neighborhoods lower the temperature, and they've really put the focus on 3 locations: Grace Ferry, Fair Hill, and Southeast Philadelphia. With us now is Owen Franklin. He is the state director of the Trust for Public Land. Owen oversees a unique, very unique new initiative. It's called Heat Response. And what it does is combine science and art to solve the problem. So, Owen, first of all, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, you know, maybe not right now at this moment, but we have been suffering from this heat. And, you know, the main question here is, why is it worse in some parts of Philadelphia and not others?
For a variety of reasons. Some are based on the built environment. Some are based on the inequality we have when it comes to income and standard of living. From the built environment side, there are many neighborhoods in Philadelphia that lack a lot of tree canopy that provides critical shading. They lack access to large, high-quality parks that provide important assets for people to find cooling places to be with friends and family during those hot days. Places with expansive amounts of asphalt that capture the heat, keep it on the ground, and help to accumulate higher temperatures. We have some neighborhoods in Philadelphia that can be 10, 15, 20 degrees hotter than neighborhoods, you know, less than a mile away. From the other side of the equation, we have people who simply can't afford to find means of cooling themselves when we do experience high heat. People who can't afford air conditioning, people who don't have transportation to get to cool places, people who are isolated from language purposes or for many other reasons that contribute to true challenges when it comes to those hot days that, you know, a person with wealth and in a neighborhood of cooler shaded areas can endure with relative ease, you know, some discomfort, but folks in other neighborhoods, you know, truly face hardship, and heat becomes the #1 killer of climate change. This is a serious problem that we're facing today.
So let's talk about this unique project right now that you're doing to get this message out of combining science and art.
Sure. So the Trust for Public Land, we're park builders. We build the kind of thing that you see behind me right now. We do that in existing park spaces. We do that in schoolyards where we take paved asphalt surfaces and reimagine them with residents to become high-quality parks and play spaces. What we believe very firmly is that parks are a critical tool for coping with and addressing the challenges of urban heat. And we've redeveloped park spaces across the city, and we're working in 3 neighborhoods where we've done that to engage artists and residents in a very long, year and a half long conversation about urban heat. We believe that art is a critical tool for accessing the lived experiences of urban heat because it provides a very accessible means of people for sharing their experiences in ways that are relevant for them. We then look for those artists to take that information that they gather over their year and a half of the first part of our work, and then create art that helps amplify and show to others what those lived experiences of urban heat are.
And what does that look like? What does that look like?
It looks like a lot of things. We're still in the work right now, but it looks like right now kids using coloring books where they are drawing maps of their neighborhoods and they are pointing out places where they know there to be high heat. It looks like one idea that one of our artists has right now is, how can we build a vegetated roof that comes off of a home that provides both cooling space for the home and a place to grow vegetables? It could look like a shade structure in a park where we both find new means of providing cooling to people who are using that park, but also provides an important opportunity to tell the story about urban heat. Because what we want to do is use art to help people understand that urban heat is a real challenge today, and that they are a part of a problem that matters. and that their agency is going to be important for rallying the elected officials, the service providers, everybody, to address a problem that's very current and very dire.
Yeah, and I should also add that one of the things that you're also doing is putting out bilingual coloring books to have, I guess, more of an impact so that your message can get out there. All right, Owen Franklin with the Trust for Public Land, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.